Great day. So for some reason, the video I did on the AR pistol did not record, guys. So I'm doing it over again. So this is going to be a little briefer than what that was. I guess that was God just giving me a signal that hey, you got to get quicker. So all in all, welcome to MD Ready. As my name is Mark. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about the legality of AR pistols. So one of my subscribers, Daigong Boyong. Sorry if I screwed your name up, bro. I apologize. So we're gonna talk about the legality and as far as like building them and not going to prison, right? So I'm not an attorney, so I can't tell you what not to do. I can just show you what I have in my setup, right? So as we all know, that pistol braces may be becoming a thing of the past. So you better get them all while you can, because we have these controlling politicians that want to chip away at your rights. So if you think that whether Democrat or Republican, they're on your side, guys, they're not on your side. Politicians don't give a damn about you. They look at you as a temporary means for a permanent solution, right? And that's power for them. They don't care about you. Majority of them don't. They do. They don't. So they go play golf together. You look at them as their rivals. They're all friends. It's just that they have different beliefs like everybody else. Just like your friend might be a Democrat and I might be a Republican, or you may have another friend that's an independent, or this person may be a libertarian, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you guys are still buddies. You guys don't look at a particular situation and have a disagreement on it and have an intelligent conversation and say, you know what, hell with you. The same thing with the politicians. Guys, they're there for their constituents, the people who are funding their campaign and making sure that things get done for them in an easy manner. They just want to make sure you don't have firearms. So the same thing is they're trying to do like they did with the bump stocks. Even though I don't give a damn about bump stocks, I would never buy a bump stock, but I was not against bump stocks, right? Like I believe that you should be able to have any firearm that's equivalent to law enforcement in the military. As a responsible citizen, you are you should be able to do what is necessary as far as safeguarding that equipment and be fully responsible, right? So if you want to buy a machine gun, whatever. It shouldn't be no crazy paperwork. I don't even think you should have a concealed carry. You should just be able to conceal carry a firearm like a lot of states are going towards. But that's neither here nor there. Sorry, my 90-second rant is over. If you want to hear more about my rant, just let me know and I'll put in a different video. But this video is about AR pistols and staying out of prison, right? So this gun has a 33 round magazine. Okay, it is clear. Okay, so this is a DB9 by Diamondback. It's actually a DB9R. It is a 10.5 inch barrel. I have a linear comp on here. I have iron sights. I have a cat pistol brace, a sling, a light, and an angle forward grip. This thing is super simple, guys. I've actually showed this in videos in the past. Some people may say, well, why do you have iron sights on a home defense gun? Because this is my home defense gun. So, and the reason I do this is because I don't want to have to worry about dicking around with optics. I want to be able to grab and go. I want to be able to grab and go. I don't want any issues. So, if your firearm pistol is 26 inches from the barrel, the end of the barrel threads, to the end of the buffer tube, you can put a what is it called? Vertical forward grip on here, right? But I'm really iffy about putting vert grips. Like I don't even really have a lot of vert grips on. Um, I have some vert grips on some of my AR rifles, but I honestly prefer angle forward grip because it's more low profile. Okay, and it fits. It feels better on my hand. It feels a lot better on my hand, but that's just my personal preference. Now, if you put a vertical forward grip on a pistol, excuse me, that is not 26 inches, you have created an SBR. If you put a stock on an AR pistol and you have not done your formal paperwork, you have created an SBR and you probably going to be serving some time in prison and a hefty fine. Now, this is a brace. This is a brace, vertical foregrip. These two things can make the difference between you being outside the law and kind of doing your own thing and being within the confines of the law. So on my Franklin Armor Reformation, which is 26 inches, it's like 26 inches and a half or something like that, that has a vertical grip on it. And it's because that not only is that the legal length, but it doesn't even have rifling in the barrel. It's not considered a pistol, rifle. It's not considered any of that stuff. It's just considered a firearm. So they can legally sell that with a vertical grip. Now, I had to order the upper and I had to put it on a load that I put together because the Reformation is not legal in Maryland. So the workaround is you can build your gun the way you want it to be built. So Maryland can't stop you from doing that. So let me talk to you a little bit about what I have on this firearm. You guys have seen it before, I believe. So the reason I have a sling is because if you are in a situation, well, matter of fact, let's start with the iron sights first. So I have iron sights. I have iron sights because worst case scenario, I don't want to have to worry about optics going bad, or if my optics do go bad, I have to switch over to iron sights. I just wanted to be consistent, and this is the way I practice with this. So this gun is pretty much my bedside gun, right? I also have an AR rifle set up like this in 5.56, just like this. Also kind of a home defense device. Now people may say you have irons. Again, Renard just said that. But I have irons because I don't want to have to worry about batteries going out in a home defense situation. And you might be able to see it, but at the tip of this, the front sight there, I have a little bit of glow in the dark paint. So once a little bit of light hits it, it just kind of glows, right? So looking through this rear aperture, the 0 to 200 meter aperture, I am able to get a good sight. Okay. Now also, I have a sling. I'm talking about sights and slings because a lot of the break-ins, not a lot of break-ins, I had read an article that talked about break-ins typically happen for the most part during working hours. Most people are home now, so more than likely it could happen during the day. When you are home, when a family member or loved one is home. So that's why sling and sights and sling is a little more important. And plus, if you have to give somebody first aid, you don't want to have to be trying to hold on to your pistol and using one hand. You want to be able to say, I put it on safe, let it do what I need to do, or even push somebody up off you. Push somebody up off you, or somebody trying to grab your firearm, you can muzzle them and then stop the threat, however you deem necessary. So, and then I have a light. A lot of professionals would say have a white light. They may use a green light for hunting. I do have white lights. I also have red lights. My main thing is having a bright light. A light in which, if you shine it in somebody's face, it's damn near blind. It's blinding. So it's blinding. It's disorienting, and it has a wide beam. Because if it's just a nice projectile, they might be able to kind of look around it and see where you are. If they see this big ball of white or red or green beam coming towards them, they just know it's coming from that general direction, but they don't know which angle. So I like to have a nice light that's bright with a pretty big flood. On my pistols, I have all white lights because that's typically what you have available. But for this particular setup, I have a green light. It's nice and bright, and because my eyes can be a little sensitive, especially just after you wake up, I don't want the white light to reflect off something and cause me to become blinded by the light, right? I want to be able to focus. My heart is going to be pumping. I'm going to be full of adrenaline. The trigger, instead of the trigger feeling like it's 5 pounds, the trigger's probably going to feel like it's 1 pound, right? So I'm taking all that in consideration. So all in all, guys, yes, that is my setup. And this will keep you from having any issues with the law. So, and why do I choose 9mm for my bedside gun? Well, I shoot plus P's out of this. These suckers are moving really fast. So I believe that with this 10.5-inch barrel, that it will be able to penetrate deeply. But if worst case scenario, I would have missed my intended target, I'm not gonna have to worry about it shooting through something, killing a neighbor, hitting one of my kids or whatever it may be, even though they're going to be in a safe place if something were to happen. But I believe that 9mm more than likely will do what it needs to be, take care of what needs to be done. Now I do have my rifle as a backup in case something were to happen. And I also think about the noise, right? I don't want to go deaf. That's why I have a linear compensator, because I want to push all the blasts towards the intended target. So I want to make noise. I want my neighbors to hear it so they can also dial 911 while my family's dialing 911 and hunker down and ready in case something happens to me. But I want it to be nice and loud so that if it's I don't know, 6 p.m. in the evening, 1 p.m. during the daytime, that my neighbor's like, what the hell was that? Call the police. So, because the linear comp really works at making it quieter at the ears of the shooter, but it pushes that blast away from you so you're not being addicted to range. And also, in case somebody decides to try to invade your home, you can take care of them with hot rounds and a lot of noise. So, in that direction. So, guys, with that being said, I did not mean to make this video super long, it's damn near longer than the other one that was deleted or that I messed up. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If there's anything that I missed, please let me know your AR pistol setup. If you think that I'm completely wrong, I mean, it's fine. Let me know. It's okay. We can have discussions. Just be respectful. If your setup is different, if your setup is similar, please let me know. God bless you guys. Please follow me on Instagram. My IG is MD_ready. And more importantly, guys, get some training, right? So just don't get a firearm and think that you're a Rambo or something like that. Please get some training. You know, I'm sure the guys who are involved in security and law enforcement, they do training regularly, which is awesome. Maybe they don't, because I know some police officers who don't train regularly. I know police officers who don't even like guns, but it is what it is. Get some training, guys. I utilize Mr. Kenneth Thornton, that's Safety First. Also, there's a young lady who's awesome named who follow on Instagram, Pretty Shooters, Miss Pretty Shooters. So contact these folks if you need some training. Good sister, good brother. They know what they're talking about. They'll take care of you. God bless. I'll see you soon.